President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, says he will not comply with a congressional subpoena concerning the impeachment inquiry.
He had until today to turn over documents related to Ukraine. Meantime, the former national security advisor reportedly called Giuliani a, quote, hand grenade. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor has this.
Deputy Assistant Secretary of State George Kent arrived on Capitol Hill for his day in front of congressional investigators.
We've had 30 hours of testimony. We're heading into our fourth interview. I assume this will be another 8 to 10 hour day.
Kent oversaw former Ukraine Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch and raised concerns about the efforts by Rudy Giuliani and others to have her sent home as a fake news-driven smear.
She was the victim of propaganda, conspiracy theory, and an organized political hit job.
Yesterday, former White House aide Fiona Hill testified that Giuliani's efforts to have Ukraine investigate the president's political rival Joe Biden and his son Hunter raised flags with then National Security Advisor John Bolton. She said Bolton told her to notify White House lawyers about a shadow Ukraine policy being carried out involving Giuliani, acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney, and Ambassador Gordon Sondland, advising her to tell them, "I am not part of whatever drug deal Sondland and Mulvaney are cooking up." CBS News has learned Democrats would like John Bolton to testify. Republicans who do not have subpoena power want to hear from Hunter Biden about his work in Ukraine.
The sitting vice president's son with no energy experience and no Ukraine experience gets hired at $50,000 a month because, to his own admission, only because of his last name.
Hunter Biden broke his silence during an interview on ABC News, saying he admits his job on the board of a Ukrainian oil company looks bad, but that he broke no laws.
What I regret is not taking into account that there would be a Rudy Giuliani and a president of the United States that would be listening to this ridiculous conspiracy idea.
Hunter Biden is no longer employed by the Ukrainian company and is resigning his post with a Chinese investment firm. Speaking at the White House while hosting the Stanley Cup champion St. Louis Blues, the president dismissed the idea of impeachment.
I wouldn't worry about it, fellas. I wouldn't worry about it.
The White House Office of Management and Budget also does not plan to comply with the deadline today for the congressional subpoena. Speaker Nancy Pelosi is expected to meet privately with Democratic lawmakers later today to survey attitudes about a possible vote to formally authorize the impeachment inquiry. In the newsroom, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.